Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. Right now I am at Patna Junction station, the very important and the most important station I should say in Patna city, the capital of Bihar. We are going to do journey in Patna Howrah Vande Bharat Express in AC chair car. We will see how the food is, how the comfort is, how the overall experience and punctuality of this particular train is. This particular train has lot of demand and I'll share all the details also about this train. So let's get inside and let's begin our journey in Patna Howrah Vande Bharat Express. This is gate number 3 and this is the main gate I suppose, and this is quite big, and platform number 1 is the platform on which the train would be arriving. So we don't have to really get to the staircase or anything, and I think my coach should be on the right hand side because it is C5. Let's get to our coach. The C7 coach is right behind and C1 coach would be right in front. So we have to go a little bit ahead because my coach is C5. This is the executive class and sensor is not working. And this is how the setup is. It looks like 2x2 setup. And there's the reading light. There's lot of leg space. And table also can be moved. So that's how it is. The seats are like this. That was the executive class which I showed to you. Seats can rotate and it is comfortable and more spacious, and the food items are provided in cutlery. So those are the differences. The fare is also quite high. My seat is in the very next coach. So let's get back to our seat and we will see the departure, which I think should happen on time at 8 o'clock. Then we will proceed further and see how the journey is, what are the food items provided, stops, everything. Let's get back to our seat and begin our journey.
भारतीय रेल आपकी सुखद एवं आरामदायक यात्रा की कामना करती है। Indian Railways wishes you a happy and comfortable journey. Please do not travel without valid ticket.
We have reached to our first stop, that is Patna Sahib, which is not too far. It is just 9 kilometers from Patna Junction, and we were provided with the newspaper as soon as we were in the train. So that was really very prompt. Water is provided now. So there is only half a liter of water bottle which is provided as per the new guidelines. And here we arrived at 8:10, and let's see when things are served to us. Interesting was that even though we have traveled just 9 kilometers, in between the loco pilot actually clocked 130 kilometer per hour. So I was amazed that there was no compromise, like the stop is near, so what? Let's do what is permitted. And that was really great. Let's see, I'm expecting more fantastic run, and let's see how further the run is of our train and how the food and everything would be. The morning tea is provided, and this is the hot water, and this is the instant tea mix, elaichi chai, cardamom flavor, and this is the biscuit. So let's have the morning tea now. I've just completed with the morning tea, and the tea flavor or the taste was fine. So the cardamom flavor tea, if you want to choose in this particular Vande Bharat Express, it is fine, no problem with that. And I'll show you Bakhtiyarpur Junction skip. It's an important station. Also, we will see when we get the breakfast. I think we should get it before 9. So I'll show you that also. Breakfast has been served. It is quite hot. I'll open now and show it to you. The tea was not directly provided in the tray, so I've asked for him, so he has just nodded. So let's see whether he gives or not, otherwise I'll put in a complaint. Even the juice is missing, so I'll ask about that also. We have reached Mokama 10 minutes late, and I had actually a discussion with the pantry car manager because he was passing by, so I thought like directly speak to him. And he said like the menu doesn't have juice and tea together, so it is either juice or tea. And I was like, okay. I asked him like in other Vande Bharat it is different, so he said like all the three Vande Bharat have different menus. That is the one going to Lucknow, one going to Ranchi, and the one going to Howrah. So that is different and weird. I'm not really sure why they have kept like that. They should keep it uniform. Ultimately, it is the breakfast from Patna itself, right? So why is that? I don't know. The train has departed from Mokama with a halt of just 2 minutes. It is late, so it didn't stop for too long. And here there is freight. That is why the arrival, which I showed you earlier, it was nothing but just freight locomotive, which you could see. Now let me show you the breakfast. I actually spoke to the catering staff also who is serving us, and he said like there is no juice. I was like, I spoke to a manager, man. Go and get juice and let's see how it he does or he gets or not. Otherwise, I'll ask him to get the manager once again. You will see, because I'm not too interested to get the tea again. The tea wasn't bad, but I'm a little bit interested to have the juice. So let's see whether he gets that or not. Till that time, I'll unbox and let you know how this particular breakfast looks like.
परसों तो मॉर्निंग में ठीक है क्या इनका देखो Hey, bye. यहाँ नहीं मिलेगा।
দয়া করে ট্রেন থেকে নামার সময় আপনার সমস্ত জিনিসপত্র নিতে ভুলবেন না। भारतीय रेल के साथ यात्रा करने के लिए आपका धन्यवाद। Thank you for traveling with Indian Railways. ভারতীয় রেলওয়েতে ভ্রমণের জন্য আপনাকে ধন্যবাদ। कृपया बिना टिकट यात्रा न करें। Indian Railways welcomes all passengers boarding from the Patna station.
Finally, I finished my breakfast, and the train is currently doing a fantastic speed. And I missed one of the river bridges also. Well, that was because I was having a discussion with the staff about the juice not being served and about the tea. Like it went for quite a long time, and ultimately they just provided the tea. They said that the juice is not available on board, and that's how it is. And it is an either an or option for this particular train. So they are entitled to provide you with the juice or with the tea or coffee. And this time they provided me with the tea. So this was really very interesting that they did not provide tea to anyone else other than me in my coach, because I saw no one ask for tea. And that is really something which is like lack of knowledge by the people, that they don't know what they are getting. And if in case you're watching this video, make sure to ask for tea at least, or juice, whichever you want. If it is available on board, you can definitely ask for whatever choice is available. And if in case you are not being provided, call for the manager. If that is not happening, you can simply tweet to IRCTC, or you can call helpline number, that is 139, or you can even use the Rail Madad app and put in your official complaint. It will surely get addressed, and you will surely get the tea or coffee or juice, whatever you want. And yeah, I think you might not have to go till that particular level of complaining, because here the staff will listen to you and they would provide with the tea. But this is kind of like a scam, because if you see, there are like more than 70 seats per coach, and the price of that premixed tea powder is 20 rupees. So it's like 1400 rupees per coach. There are 7 AC chair car coaches. C1 and C7 are not like a complete 78 seats arrangement. But still, if you consider 6 coaches also, it's like 6 into 1400. Almost clocking over 700 or even 8000. Sorry, almost clocking like 7000 or 8000. That is kind of like a scam, I personally feel, because if someone wants or doesn't want, he will give it back. If he doesn't want, he won't just open it and throw it away. Like people who don't want it, they don't want it. They will let you know, like how any other item also people return it. But not providing it at all, not giving the option also, this is kind of like a scam, I personally feel. I can't officially put in a complaint because I have been provided, So that is something which can't be changed. But if in case you're watching this video, if someone is traveling, you can definitely tell them that they are entitled to get the tea, coffee or juice along with the breakfast apart from the morning tea. So that's how it is. Now there is evening snacks. No, sorry, evening snacks is not provided in this train. There will be lunch for sure, which should be after Asansol. And the next stop is Jasidi, which we should be reaching by 11. A marginal delay is going on right now with the train because many times it is stop and start kind of run. Let's enjoy something outside before we reach our next stop.
नहीं समझ में आता है।
इसीलिए पानी है ना, ये
हाँ, समझ
अदरक
में
वाला
नहीं
है।
आ रहा है।
नहीं एक बार अदरक वाली पीजिए ना, ये ज्यादा अच्छा
अच्छा ये अदरक वाला
है, ये ज्यादा अच्छा है।
इलायची वाला था।
हाँ, ज्यादा अच्छा नहीं लगता, ये ज्यादा पाँच से पीजिए।
ना, ना। क्यों लग गया?
अच्छा है।
Jaja.
अच्छा।
अच्छा है। झाझा की बात नहीं पूछी। Yes.
We have stopped at Jhaja station and I was expecting that we might overtake the train which you just saw at the arrival of this particular station, that is Buxar Tatanagar Express. But that train actually went ahead and we were stopped, and the reason is because we were actually before time. So maybe that train had a different route, I'm not sure about that, but whatever it is, the timing given to this particular train is quite a lot, and this train can easily reach Jasidi by 10:30 or even before that, especially if it is allowed to do a constant run of 1:30. It is not allowed to do that, especially like the controllers, they utilize the time. I'm not sure about the traffic, how much it is, but it appears to be as if like either there is some problem with the traffic controlling or whatever it is, the train cannot perform 1:30 consistently. So that has been an issue right from the start of the journey, and we are still waiting here for almost like 5-10 minutes or so. Let's see when we reach our next stop, that is Jasidi, and which I think we should be on time because we still have more than 30 minutes and it is just 40 kilometers away.
हेलो, चलिए सिम डालना पहुंच गया, बस उतरने के लिए रेडी हो गए। ठीक है, चलिए फोन करते हैं बैग, ठीक है।
We just overtook Tata Nagar bound Buxar Tata Nagar Express, and the overtake was at Simultala. I was expecting that. I was expecting it should have happened at Jaja itself, but section controllers decided otherwise. Maybe some reason for that. I don't know. Let me show you the coach layout of our AC chair car because I forgot to show that while we started the journey. So before we reach Jasidi, Let me show you that so that you would know what all features are available in AC chair car. And it is nothing different between white or orange Vande Bharat. Both have the same features. So don't think like if you're traveling white one, then oh, I won't be getting this. Both have pretty much the same features. No difference whatsoever. Just the outside color is different. One is white, one is orange. Those are these two seats and these are the three seats, as you can see the arrangement. And this is the space to keep the luggage, and there are reading lights on the top, as you can see over there. And the main things are here. This is the table which is open over there, and this is the bottle holder having the bottle, and footrest and charging socket is beneath the seat, and it is there for both the seats. So individual charging sockets are there, you can see here also, and you can put in the wire also over there. And as you can see, the light is there, so the power is coming. Above me you can see there is the display, and it is on the both ends. And if in case you still have any doubts about the coach layout, feel free to ask me through the comment section. Let's see the arrival at Jesse Way.
आगे चलिएगा, देखिएगा इधर बाएं तरफ एक बोर्ड लगा हुआ है, हरा रंग का, उसको देखिएगा कोई स्वाद करके लिखा हुआ है ना, तो उसके कुछ चाहिए। ठीक है, वहाँ पे आइए, आकर के देखिएगा।
The stop is here for 2 minutes official, so I don't think it would be stopping for too long. It is a very important place. If someone is coming to drop you, then just ask them to drop you from outside only. Don't ask them to come inside, because once the door is locked, it cannot be opened. So that particular person who is coming to drop you off can be stuck inside the train, and it would be a very big problem. So that is something which I wanted to share. Just be quick for boarding and deboarding the train. All these stops are for 2 minutes. Only Asansol has a stop of 3 minutes. So that's pretty much about the stop halt duration. Now let me show you the washroom once we depart from here, so that you would get to know how the washroom is and how the features are available in the washroom. This is the washroom, and you can see there is the hand towel or anything which you can put over there. This is the soap dispenser. This is the big mirror over there, and this is the handle and lock. This is where you can keep anything, like how I have kept my bag. That is something kept, I don't know for what. And these are the instruction. This is the handle, and this is fire extinguisher in past, but they have put in a sticker and there is nothing which I can see right now. And that is the flush button. Hand shower is also there, and this side you can see this is the hand dryer, which you can put your hand and turn it on. That's pretty much the washroom of our train, and this is the Indian style. The only difference would be in Western and Indian style, you know what it is. So let's get back to our seat and let's enjoy the journey further on. This train can actually reach much more earlier, and if it is given priority clearance and it is allowed to do 130 km per hour for a longer duration, then I think forget about 2, it can even reach before 2 at Howrah. So that is something which even this particular train needs to be revised. I think many trains need a timetable revision and speed up, and this is something which can be done with the current infrastructure itself. Just needs a few optimization. The only 2 stops left are Asansol and Durgapur. After that, we would be reaching Howrah. Let's enjoy some interesting skips and crossings before we get our lunch. That should be after Asansol.
पंजीकृत का मतलब जानता है? रजिस्ट्रेशन
24,000 पर्ची है।
भर्ती मतलब इसका रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं।
Please remember to take also belongings with you.
I think we should be getting our lunch pretty much soon. So let's see when we get our lunch. I think first he will cater to the people who have boarded, providing them with the water bottle, and then we would be getting lunch along with everyone else also. If not after this particular station, then finally after Durgapur we should get it, because Durgapur is the final halt of our train and of our journey. After that we should be reaching Howrah, which should be on time as per my expectation.
রেলওয়েতে ভ্রমণের জন্য আপনাকে ধন্যবাদ।
Plus 270. 270.
कृपया बिना टिकट यात्रा न करें।
Plus 360 degree.
Please do not travel without valid tickets.
The run from Asansol to Durgapur was not good. Instead, it was so slow at times, especially during the skip off station, that I couldn't even capture a single skip at a proper speed, or I should say at 130 km per hour speed. So what was the obstruction? I don't know. We are late by 10 minutes finally at the final stop. And one important thing, I felt like the lunch should be provided after Asansol, but that's not the case. Lunch will be provided only to those passengers who are going to get down at Howrah Junction. That's it. Anyone getting down before or at Durgapur will not be getting lunch. So the lunch is only after Durgapur. Let's see when we reach Howrah. Before that, we will also see how the lunch is. I've got the food after 1:30 and it's a little bit late. But anyways, let me have the food. And interesting part is the pickle is not there. So I complained and the manager came and I had the conversation with them, and they have taken the feedback. But obviously in running train they can't provide it, and they said like they seriously don't have it in this particular menu. So that is really very weird and interesting that a simple thing like pickle is also not there. Anyways, let me have this particular lunch and then I'll tell you how it is in terms of quality. Quantity point of view, it looks fine. We have reached Howrah Junction 5 minutes before time. The journey was fantastic, comfortable, except for the food problems which you saw. And the run could have been better. It could have been more enjoyable. The timetable could be improvised and changed. So those are the scopes of improvement. Comfort-wise, it was perfect. Safety-wise, no problem. And the amenities or the coach interiors and everything were in proper shape and no issues with that also. If you still have any questions, queries or suggestion, please use the comment section. I'll be glad to help you with that. Thanks a lot for watching the video, and if you like it, then don't forget to hit the like button. Travel safe, take care and always be happy.